Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you can tell every time we come on here for one of our little discussions. All right, y'all. It's been a crazy week. I appreciate everyone who comes into the room, and thank you to all the new tribe members who subscribed. Can't wait to see you in the live chat or in the comment section. Okay, y'all, we have assembled here this fine afternoon to discuss Sister Wives, Season 19, Episode 9, Baptism by Fire. This was a pretty good episode. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty. Wait, hold up. Oh, Jesus. I was telling Jamal backstage, this stupid restream went just as I was getting used to everything else. They went and switched up where everything is, and I gotta find
This
time
was,
to do some investigative work.
I mean, this was a good episode. I mean, Janelle was giving, thoroughly
Mhm.
entertained me.
Mhm.
Um, I, I mean, just the information she gave us. I'm like, wait, if this is back in 2022, which is where we are. Um, you've been busy for a minute.
Wait, are you
She's
sure
been
we're
busy for a
still in
minute.
2022? We might be in 2023.
No, because remember she said we have 75 days. And that
Oh
75
shoot,
days
yeah.
is February. So yeah, we're,
Okay.
we're inching closer. We're inching closer. The deadline's coming. And how do you, okay, before I go in and start talking, like, how do you want to, like, what do you want to touch on first,
Well,
so we
there
can
was
get that
only
out of the
two
way?
segments to the show. The first
Okay.
segment with Meri and Janelle, and the second segment with Gwendolyn's engagement party.
Okay, let's tackle it that way. So with Meri and
Mhm.
Janelle, I commend Janelle for going and talking to Meri. Just going there, she's
Mhm.
like, you know what, for my own conscience, I think I need to go talk to Meri.
Hold on.
Which I agree with. Go ahead.
Hold on. I hate to cut you,
Yeah, yeah, go
but
ahead.
I did a little Google schmoogle. I said, when was Gwendolyn Brown's engagement party? And it says, and this is from In Touch Weekly, the couple celebrated their engagement with friends and family on February 2023.
But that
What's
may
that mean?
so that means they edited this out.
You see, they
See,
fucking around with that timeline. Why'd I have to go to Google
yes,
Schmoogle?
because you're putting two different months together. Because the engagement part was
Mm-hmm.
in February 2023. You're putting that with Mary's conversation. This is, like I said, they had 75 days. And she mentioned February was the deadline, so that puts us back in 2022 based on what they've edited and showed us.
Okay, so wait a minute. I did another Google Schmoogle, and it says that according to okay, it says that Brown and his ex-wife Janelle paid off the property, settling an outstanding balance of $340,000 on Coyote Pass in June of 2023.
They had to have gotten an extension based on what we've seen. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go with that. And Tracy said November of 2022 was the engagement, so that makes sense.
Right, but not the engagement party. That's probably when she said, will you marry me, and gave her the ring and all of that.
Gotcha. Oh, Tracy's coming through. She said the family was saying bridal shower, then some said engagement party. I'm confused AF. So,
Well, it's two women, so it's the same shit.
no, they were
How
saying the
about that?
family. Some people were saying bridal. Some people were saying engagement. Two different things.
No, it's the same thing. Like, you can't be
Really?
asking for all those presents and my attendance. So you have one. If you have multiple, I will then select which one I'm showing up to.
Mm. Tracy says, Christine, dating a month and a half, 2 months, February 2023. See, they're just all over the place with this editing.
Well, I don't know.
So, back to Meri and Janelle. All right.
Hmm.
They're in the kind of conversation. It's kind of awkward. And I was all here for Janelle. Now, Meri really disappointed me
If, oh my God.
because I'm saying Meri just so disappointed me because Janelle came in there speaking straight facts, be, bare, like when she told Meri, she look, your name is only on one lot, and that's with myself and Cody. She
Mm-hmm.
told her like, I'm not worried. Are you? Or something like Mary, like, oh, I trust them to do me right. So she's all, don't you? Like, oh, you have my back, right? She's all, yeah, I want you to go with Shore. And she's all, and you don't think Robin and Cody have our back? She's all, no, I don't.
But what made it worse was this Mary was like, I'm sorry you feel if you feel like that.
Yeah,
Girl, if you feel like
feel
that.
that if you
And
feel
this
like
was the
that.
same woman at the end of last season who said Cody was ripping her off. This is the same woman who went all the way up to the elders to get a dissolution or whatever it is that she went and got.
Release.
Like this is the same woman, like she flip-flops too much, or she just falls back into old habits like how she did when they were moving the furniture and she's like, Cody, 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 stop it. This man is stealing from you. And the one sister wife who is going to her grave trying to be fair to everybody, Janelle, is trying to look out for you and you are just condescending to her.
And she kept looking at, okay, when Janelle was talking, right? And I understood exactly what Janelle was saying. Completely understood. They production showed the map and the lots and all that good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mary kept looking at Janelle like she was speaking Chinese, like she had no clue what Janelle was talking about.
But how does she not know the deal that they got into with her name on it? How does she have all this faith in Cody to pay it off and pay her equal share when he's done nothing of that sort to her for over 10 years?
Oh, true.
It's
I'm
the
gonna go
same
back to
man that
this
said he
point.
never loved you and should have never married you. You're mean, you're unstable, you get pissy over a stick of gum. Like for real? And we know you watching the show, Meri. We know you watching the show. But is this the only little thing that makes you feel better by talking disrespectfully to the OG3? Is that it? Because I don't see you talking like that to Robin.
But the thing is, though, I'm gonna go back to what Mary said. Mary said that she was under the impression that Janelle was in charge of all of the finances. So that could
How
have
is that
been.
possible?
Hmm.
But then again, I thought, well, no, I thought her and Cody was like doing it together. But Janelle, I got a bone to pick with you too. Because if you've been the bookkeeper for all these years and you're seeing where the money's going, how did you have faith in Cody up to last season that he was going to do anything for you and your kids?
She didn't, though. Here's the thing. She
She
didn't.
did. She was
I don't
still
think she did.
holding
She
on
was,
because
yeah,
Janelle was under the impression that that would
yes.
never happen to her.
That, that, and she was still coming. She was, remember, she was still delusional a little bit back then. She was still a little bit
Mm-hmm.
delusional, like the family could be saved. But now she's like, oh
Mm-hmm.
no, no, ma'am, this ain't working.
I and then you gonna sit there seeing the reaction of this woman in her empty house, and you're like now worried that she's gonna go run tell Cody and Robin.
Right.
Stop looking out for people. Put yourself first, Janelle.
All right. Let's go back real quick. Let's see what's going
Mhm.
on. Auntie's in the building. Yes, Michelle. yes, Janelle could have just not cared and not said anything, but she was trying to look out for Meri because,
Mm-hmm.
like Meri, like Janelle said, baby, this is your whole estate here, so you need to get up on it.
Well, I think that is still her deference to the head wife because I don't think Janelle ever accepted Robin as head wife,
Nah,
even though Meri deferred to her. But and I think that's all a fraud too because remember during the pandemic when they assembled to go and see Janelle's casita plans, but then it devolved into talking about the COVID rules. And remember, Meri had made that dig at Robin that it was like she showed the cracks in her face. And she said, when Cody said, "These are my COVID rules," and Meri said something about, "You mean Robin's COVID rules?"
right.
And Robin got pissed. I think that's one of the rare times that we saw the real Meri show up for taping with regards to Robin.
Mm, that's
But
fair.
this is the real Meri that we saw with the remaining OG3. This is how she treated him. Always defending Cody,
Yes,
always like being his linebacker or something, his defensive line. And it's just ridiculous. You do all of this for a man who don't think shit about you, who
he
has
tried to put you in.
stolen from you for
Mm-hmm.
decades. That's
And,
okay, girl.
and then try to put you in the barn dominium at the end of the day.
Child, he revoked that offer. He put robbing kids in the barn dominium now.
But Meri was looking too lost for me though. Like in that conversation, she was looking way too lost. I'm like, how you have a whole business and you're this delusional?
I think this was an act on her part with regards to being lost in the sauce because she's not stupid.
Right.
I think
That was
she
my
was
thing.
looking to like put blame of this on Janelle
Mm,
because it's never Cody's fault. This is how they have trained him for years. It's never Cody's fault. It's one of you. So I think she was trying to deflect and lay blame elsewhere and
yes.
almost gaslight with that statement. I'm sorry if you feel that way. Because
Mm,
she's implying that it's only Janelle who feels like
right.
that.
But yet Christine ran away and took her money. Okay. Auntie says Janelle thought she was equal to Cody than the others. And you've always said that, Debbie. You've always said
Mhm,
that. Because Janelle was the bookkeeper and the pillow talker. She kept all the secrets.
mhm.
So I agree with that. And then let's see. Yeah, the family was screwed up at the beginning. Pretend to have everything in line. Yeah, I mean that contract alone was just a problem from the gate.
But they all signed it. How did they not know what was in it, what the terms were? These are all MLM, like top of pyramid people. They know a shady contract when they see it. Just saying.
That's why Mary's all alone, having to find random friends to film with.
Oh my God. Like she's gone back to high school to
They're all
find these
still
friends now.
right. They're all still jealous of each
Mhm.
other. Mary
Yeah.
Glass,
Oh.
she gaslit Janelle or brainwash, whichever.
Yeah. It was
And
just a
Auntie says,
really strange conversation. And Janelle realized too late, whoa, she's gonna tell Cody.
right.
But
I
you
think
should
she,
have known because we've been known Mary always trying to score points with Cody.
true, but I think when Janelle realized what was going on, she was like, you know what? Janelle was like, I wasted my damn time. Because when she made that statement about her running back to Cody, she's all, I know she's gonna run back to Robin and Cody. That's what she told
Yep.
us. That's exactly what she told us.
Yep.
Because the way Mary was reacting and what Mary was saying, had Mary just gone with Janelle and said, like, okay, I see what you're saying, you're absolutely right, this makes sense. Janelle wouldn't have felt that way. But it's when Meri started, like you said, defending Cody, like, oh, he would never do that to me. Ma'am, he told you he did not love you and never did not never love you.
Wait,
He told you that y'all was never gonna be intimate again. He like, ma'am, where were you?
what was the statement she said? That he would be gentlemanly enough? Uh,
Yes.
Um, I don't think gentleman is the word she used. Was
No,
it?
she said Jim. She thought she's. I don't expect him. She's. I don't expect him to do this. I expect him to be a gentleman.
Bitch,
Where?
when has he ever been a gentleman to any of y'all, including Robin? But I digress. I digress. And how are
Ooh,
you? Like, he sat down there last season on the bench on Coyote Pisshole and told her when Christine gave up her lot, she said, "So can I get that lot so I can have 4 acres like everybody else?" And he said no.
right.
So all of a sudden, you think he's going to be fair and do the gentlemanly thing and cut you off? Some like what? Meri.
And Janelle's absolutely correct. She's all be. She says straight up because the land winds up being sold and the way the names are on the lots. She's all. I don't think Mary's gonna get 25%.
She's not even going to get the 2 acres that she is expecting. And here's why. Janelle was correct. If there's 3 names on a 2 acre lot and Cody
Yes.
sells it, she's only entitled to a third of 2 acres.
Yes.
And I'm
Exactly.
just like, Meri, where's the basic mathematics?
You're right. The basic math.
Basic mathematics. But okay.
But when they put
And
that
then,
map up
oh,
there,
but
that
wait,
map killed me.
When Meri sat there and said, "So we could lose everything, even the lots that are fully paid off?" Yes, because
Right.
that's the terms.
And that's when Janelle just looked at her like, "What are you talking about?" Yes, I was like, "Oof, that was
Mm-mm.
terrible." I'm going back to the map. When production put that map up there, the way they did to show all the lots and the names, I was like,
Mhm.
"Oof, Meri, oof." Listen to Janelle and
I
Michelle. Look,
no, go ahead.
Michelle has a great point. I think Janelle would have wanted to lure up with Meri, but she saw that she couldn't in that conversation. Exactly.
Yeah.
She looked at Meri like you were a lost cause.
Mhm.
That's what that was.
But I wonder if you remember the maps. Janelle is on at least 3 of those
Two.
properties.
She's on
She's
two.
only on 2.
One with Cody and one with her, Cody and Meri.
I wonder if she will get 25% of the total 4 lots with the lots that her name is on. I
No.
wonder if that's how she's doing her calculations.
She shouldn't be doing it that way, and here's why. That's not the way it works. Okay. Sorry guys. Let me just pull this up so I have a reference point. My apologies.
Mm-mm-mm. Meri should fight for herself. Bump Leon. Leon's grown. She should fight for herself at this point. It's just the principle of it. I agree with you, Michelle. I really do. But she needs to fight for herself first so that she could leave her legacy for her child. Period. Thank you, Tracy, because we'd be forgetting to say that, except at the beginning. I got the
Sorry,
same
right.
look.
I'm
Lost
sorry.
cause. Mhm.
I'm just trying to find the right map.
Hello, Wisco Gal 61. Hello, Wisconsin. First time stopping by. But no, oh, thank you for joy. I'm like, wait, I see you, but yeah, it's on Heidi's show. Sorry.
Welcome. Okay,
Welcome,
let me see.
honey.
Let me do this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get do this. Just so you guys have a reference point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you guys see the map? I'm trying to. Can you see it?
Click on this is what I want you to do.
I'm trying to make
Click
it
on
bigger.
Sister Wives Janelle Brown. You see where it says Sister Wives Janelle Brown tips for Meri? Go into the actual
Hmm.
article.
Oh, the actual article.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Go in the
Thank you.
actual article.
All right. Come on. How's that?
Mm,
There we go. Okay.
no, we still see the Google page.
Oh, you see? Okay, let me. Okay, I got to switch the. They open up in a new tab.
Switch
My
the
apologies.
screen. Uh-huh.
Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the. Okay, good here. Okay, there we go. I'm back here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this thing? Oh, stop sharing.
No, the map hasn't changed 5 times. Remember, for the longest time, Cody has been gaslighting us, telling us, showing us the map of him splitting it into 5 sections. But legally, those plots are only 4 sections because they can't replot it unless they had paid it off. So, when Christine bailed,
All right, how's that one?
hold on. Are you sharing?
Yes,
Hmm. I think you're frozen.
it's going slow,
Okay, we got some time.
and I can see the stop.
So it's her choice. I see this way. Let Meri sit back or fight. It's her choice. Yeah, true. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Janelle. Mm-hmm.
Come on now, people. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
how's that?
Perfect.
Okay, so this is the way the plots work. You see, okay, you see how Mary's only right there.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing: if they were to sell, Janelle will only get the proceeds of half of that lot with her and Cody,
Mm-hmm.
and a third of that lot with Meri.
Mm-hmm.
So Janelle, yes, Janelle's on a lot, but you have to also look at this though. Look at the lot with just Cody and Robin on it. If you it looks like the lot of Cody and Robin. Look at just take that. You see how big that lot is, right? It's equal to the. It's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much equal to the lot that with Cody and Janelle, and the lot with Cody and Robin. You see how they did
Mm-hmm.
that?
Yep.
So, and Cody's
Mm-hmm.
name is on everything. So
Yep.
they're not getting 25% because your name is not on 25% of the land.
I was just wondering because I
That's
couldn't
why you gotta be
remember how many lots she was on.
right.
Mm-mm-mm.
She's on two. Mary's on one, Robin's on two, Cody's on all.
How did they let him do this? Because remember when they started the show, he said the wives own everything.
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm. Meri used to
So
be
I
in
just
the
wanted to give
trees. That's true. Mm-hmm.
yes. So I think wasn't Mary's lot over here? Because this was Mary. This was Mary's. This was Christine's or Christine. Christine. This
The
was
big
lot one.
the big lot on the right was supposed to be subdivided into three sections.
Yes, it was because this was lot one. Because this lot had the lake or whatever, right? Yes,
The
and then
mosquito
Mary was in the
pond.
trees,
Yes.
and Chris. Shut up! Not the mosquito ponds.
Mm.
So yeah, I just wanted to like give a visual to what's going on and how Cody's going to swindle, in my opinion, the Mary and Janelle. Okay,
Mm.
what? Here's the thing: the foolishness Mary was talking about. Do you remember in the show where she said that? Oh, I just assumed that, like all everyone who put money into the land would get that money back. Who told you that? What made you think that way?
The same people who told her that they wouldn't lose the lots that they paid off already.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she and Janelle were probably the only ones who put money into Coyote Pass, if you think about it.
Right.
And the reason why I say that is because of the statement that Robin made earlier in the season that the other wives had other priorities for their money, and she learned how to budget well. She has different priorities for her money.
Mm-hmm.
So she spends her money. Cody then got to pay the bills. And then the rest of the wives had to chip in to help support their lifestyle. It's just kind of crazy. Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, the way that map is set up is like, wow.
Oh.
Right, Tracy. Are you saying that Cody lied to us? Shocker. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
real quick. Yeah.
Well,
There we go.
it's true.
There you go.
Because of children, they thought Cody would not leave them out. They should have asked a single parent mom on that. Well, here's the thing. They also thought that Cody was a great father. Oh my God. But that's their problem. That's their problem. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else with that little meeting? Why was Meri saying
I don't think
that
so.
she doesn't hate Janelle or something like that? Remember when they first came in?
Mm-hmm.
Janelle was saying, like, like voiceover saying, I just want to be fair with Meri. She needs to know this information. Meri was like, I don't hate Janelle. It was two very strange lines of thought between the two different women. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so Gwendlyn and her now fiance, well, now wife, are getting
Yeah, Bia.
married. They're having a engagement party or bridal shower, some shit. They having a party down in Flagstaff. Christine is head of the party committee, so she's bringing all the Utah people down in a big old truck or something, and she's rented a big old house in Flagstaff, and everybody's coming over. Cody told Gwendolyn and them that he was not coming until one of the
Right.
kids told him that David was going to be there. McKelty.
Mm-hmm.
But then he realized, oh, this bitch going to be filmed. Robin, go take a bath. Let's go. And he's over there trying to do okay, never mind. I'm just so disappointed in this. Gwendolyn, just be grateful. Don't be mad that the episode wasn't about you. Just be grateful that TLC paid for your tattoo artist.
Exactly.
One of the kids equals production. Ryan Rouse, you really feel it was production that told him? I think it was McKelty. She the only one that talks to him. Oh my God. All right, so they come in. We meet the happy couple. There's a tattoo guy there. We hear that Christine and David want to get matching tattoos. She's still talking about her boyfriend. Then we see Meri, Robin, and Cody arrive. But Meri runs into the house first because she says she don't want it to look like she's walking in behind them. I said, bitch, it don't matter which order you walk into the house. Your dumb ass drove up with them. I firmly believe, I have no proof, but in my
Right.
opinion, I feel that y'all carpooled because you so desperate to be around
Agreed.
Cody. She told him. She told him. But I'm glad Janelle wasn't there because Maddie was going into labor early. So she left and she went and took care of her child and welcomed her new grandchild into the world. She'll meet David another time. Her children will report back. Um, I think Gabe I think Gabe likes him. I think Gabe likes him. And Savannah was there too, right? Those are the only two I remember.
Yes, Savannah. Yes, Savannah and Gabe. Yeah.
And those two are so quiet. Where's the loud ones? Anyway. Um, what else happened? Oh, eventually David is introduced to Cody and Robin. For someone who has 18 children, um, 15 of which are his biological children,
Excuse me.
and he was presumably there at the birth. Does does he not know how to hold a child properly so that their neck is supported?
Okay. Um, I'm glad you said that because I'm looking at everyone else like, is no one gonna like correct him on that?
I think so, Ryan. I do. But they've had to do some editing. I think he was there.
Okay. I wasn't gonna say this, but you did see him because he was sitting down holding one of the twins. It was very quick.
But don't forget, him and Hunter look like twins, though.
But that was definitely you
There's
you know you
Garrison.
know
Oh,
Garrison.
wow. So
Yeah.
first we saw him in a reflection in a sliding glass door, and now
Well,
this.
well, I saw. I'll say this: it really looked like
It
Garrison
did.
because I was looking at it because like, it really did look like
No,
him.
because we've seen him previously this season. It was, again, it was a reflection in a sliding
Right.
glass door when
Reflection.
it was at a family meal and he was in the reflection.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so that irritated me. And what also irritated me, Cody asked if he's been around the kids. And David went into, yes, I'm familiar with the kids. McKelty said, oh, he's not just been around. He actually babysat the kids while me and mom went and got mani pedis. Cody feels threatened by this. David goes on to explain he has 8 children, 10 grandbabies. He really loves the grandbabies
Oh,
more.
Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
Hunter was holding the
So
baby.
it was Hunter. You're
They
right.
do
You're
look
right.
a lot alike.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
They
they're
do.
like twins. And especially when Hunter has his hair cropped very close, like how Garrison did, because they're both in like military thing. They look exactly alike. I'm not joke. I don't mean to be mean about this, but they do look like twins. It's kind of scary. But yeah, so
Mm.
he's explaining all of this. In the confessional, David is saying the first question Cody asked me is, "Did you hold my grandkids?" I don't remember Cody saying that. I remember Cody asking if
Me
he was
neither.
around the
But like
kids.
again, right? Grant, we didn't see everything, but still.
Okay. David might be getting shady. Anyway, um, that didn't go well, but Cody had to further ruin it by saying that David was speaking to Robin more than he was addressing him. Well, maybe if you weren't puffing up like a blowfish or something, if you could carry on a conversation like a normal person, Christine wasn't contributing to the conversation. Robin was the only one who was standing up there doing like verbals, oh, okay, uh-huh, wow, that's not carrying on a conversation either. David, who is not a Brown, who is not a plural wife, was standing up there trying to hold a conversation, and he's not supposed to. Cody, you supposed to. But
Mm-hmm.
instead, you was there bopping that child's neck around like his brain was going to be bouncing against his skull. I don't know. Cody, get your act together. You decided to show up to get a fucking paycheck, so open your mouth and have a conversation with the man and stop being threatened by
Right.
him. I'm so sorry.
And my whole thing with that was like, Cody, you said you didn't love Christine, so why are you mad that another man's loves her? That's just how I look at it.
And Christine, I'm gonna need you to really stop the kissing and putting your head on his shoulder, saying he's your boyfriend. Like you, if you get over 50, you don't have a boyfriend. You just got a man.
Hmm.
I know she want to rub it in Cody's face, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Right.
We all know that you dicking him down. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, he blowing all your
But
backs
you're
out.
giving
Like
them.
he's making up for lost time.
But Christine, by doing all of this stupid childish behavior, is giving them the opportunity to say, um, uh, riz on her regarding the tattoos, boyfriend. Like they
Right.
between Meri and Cody, they were ripping on her, in my opinion.
And my whole thing is y'all could just easily not engaged.
Hmm.
Granted, it was a small place. You would have engaged eventually, but there was no reason to really go over there because y'all didn't want to go over there, and they didn't want to talk to y'all either. So it's pretty much mutual.
They could have kept it just like how they did for the baby shower. Don't talk.
Exactly.
But
Hmm.
production pushed that together. And that's why Gwendlyn got mad.
For sure. For sure.
Wait, hold on. What are they asking, Tracy? Let me rub it in.
But here's the thing with Gwendolyn. I understand this, but Gwen, I'm sorry, but you really haven't been filming. So you don't get to get mad because the one moment you have was wound up being about other people because the other people filming are the storyline. You're just a part of their storyline, and we're going to be 100% honest. So I can understand she wanted a moment, but you can't have a moment when you're not really a part of the story
Just
at
be
this point.
grateful they paid for it, girl. Just shut up.
True.
That's how I feel. Okay, so Tracy, Christine is doing too much. It's also because she never went through this phase in life when she was young. I don't care.
True.
I was over it.
I get
Mm-mm,
it. I get it, but
it
it's too
is.
much. Here's my whole thing. Here's my whole thing with them.
Oh,
Watching them
thank you.
go, look for houses was fun for me. I liked it. That was fun, right? That
No,
was fun. Okay, but
uh-uh.
I did. The houses weren't
They weren't what
mm,
they asked
okay,
for.
but that too. But I'd rather see that than how they were acting. Well, how Christine was acting. David was like, I don't really want to be here talking to him. That's just to me. That's what David said to me. And like everyone is saying, and I agree. Christine just kind of wanted to let him know, like, hey, I am desirable. There is somebody who wants me where you didn't, and X, Y, and Z. And Christine, baby, all you had to do was walk up, say, hi, Cody and Robin. This is David, my man. Um, do like maybe 5 minutes of small talk and then leave.
Sorry. Okay. Excuse me. I bought cooties back. Um, I, I guess production has to make it as uncomfortable as possible for everyone concerned. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
Did I blow out your light?
no, yes, baby, you did. You just took my polar light out.
um, I don't know. I didn't care about her bridal shower, engagement party, whatever it was. I didn't care about it. I don't care about Christine's tattoo. I kind of like David because he doesn't talk a lot. Um,
Right.
her telling us in the middle of House Hunters that she don't know what sink he likes. She only know what side of the bed he prefers. like airing out your whole holiness. Um, I'm glad you know what side of the bed he want, girl, because that's so important in life decisions.
You know what? And I'm going to agree with the chat. The fact that she's never going through this. So for okay, for us folk who've gone through these relationship type dealios, like think about it. She hasn't gone through this before, so she's genuinely acting like someone who's going through this for the first time. And those of us who've completely aged out of that, like when I say aged, I mean really aged out
Mm-hmm.
of it. To us, it's like, what are you doing? You are 50 years old now, ma'am. Act
Yeah.
appropriately, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense. We can't relate because we've already gone through all of that, probably
I
several times
know.
over.
I know. Yeah. So Tracy, what I've been
It's
hearing with regards to Janelle and the Garrison issue, production went to Janelle and asked her what she felt comfortable with because they were willing to back out completely. And she took her
right,
time and she evaluated and she sat down with them to discuss what she felt comfortable airing. So that's why the season seems very choppy, very like a really bad quilt. It's been put together, but it's from what I understand, it's out of consideration to Janelle regarding Garrison. Yeah. I'm surprised that they did that much. And notice that they went to Janelle, not Cody. They went to Janelle.
right.
And did y'all hear that she's having trouble selling his townhouse? She's had to do a second price reduction.
Oh, oh wow.
I would put that as an Airbnb. Call it a day.
Right.
I wouldn't continue cutting the price. I would just turn it into Airbnb. Mm-mm-mm.
An Airbnb, yeah, an Airbnb or a straight rental and be done with it.
Yeah.
I agree, but I do like the Airbnb though.
Airbnb because it might be harder for a straight rental because people might know where he lived. But she would
Exactly.
get more people
Agreed.
renting it for, ooh, this is where Garrison lives.
More. Right.
You know, that's kind of morbid. I'm sorry I even said that, but if it gets you money.
But people do think that way
Mm-hmm.
though. There are people who specifically like to like rent out places that people have fasted.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. I was glad that Christine was being empathetic with Meri and was trying to be supportive. Meri was somewhat receptive, but not ready to totally receive her support. Okay. I'm glad you brought this up, Ryan. My chat is stuck.
Mine too.
I hate Restream. So I think it's moving. Anyway, Ryan,
Yeah, now it is.
Christine was doing the same shit that she got busted doing to Janelle a few episodes back, or even last season. Christine is being empathetic and figuring that she's trying to help, telling people like Meri it's better on the other side and all this yah. Did you forget who Meri showed up with? Girl, stop. Meri is still in a hopeful place, and fully delusional when it comes to Cody and Robin. That's what I feel. So you wasting your words on a woman who is just not receptive. So you could have kept that to yourself and said, "Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming to celebrate Gwen," and call it a day. Mm-mm-mm. Um, this show is too choppy and a hot mess. I just didn't understand it being a bad thing. It's his family and life too. But again, if that was her wishes, totally get it. Okay. So I don't think these kids ever had contracts to be on the show. While they were
They
all
didn't.
underage, the parents put them out there. Um, but I believe that Garrison and Gabe and Savannah came on the show to support their mom. And when everything fell apart, they wanted to air their grievances. Um, I do think it is quite telling that they asked permission, not permission, but they asked what to do with regards to this season to Janelle and not Cody, because I don't think production trusts Cody.
Hmm.
He would want to exploit it. So that's very telling who they went to, considering both of those parents are on his birth certificate.
True.
But yeah, hold on. Let me see. She's too heavy-handed with the "it's better on the other side. Look at me." Yeah, yeah, she is. Because not everybody's path is the same, and not everybody could escape
Exactly.
with the equity from a house that they sold.
Exactly.
Oh, Tracy, we are not going to have any shows tomorrow. We have a schedule conflict tomorrow, so we will see you next Thursday, okay? If you're already gone, I'll get a message to you. Let's see. Oops. Hold on. The house I grew up in had two front doors, one door bigger so that they could bring in caskets in when people were using their houses for the funeral. Oh, okay. All right. So that's why in Barbados we don't the country people would call your living room the front house, because that's where somebody would lay and rest until they were
Hmm.
buried. Um, so yeah, oh my gosh. Child. How we've evolved. How we've evolved. That's interesting though, Auntie. Thank you for sharing that. Can always trust Auntie to give us a little nugget that we got to think about. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So, anything else happened at this party?
No.
What was that comment that Robin made about what if David is a hottie? You think that's why Cody
Oh,
was so like had such a hard on?
I mean, Cody. Here's the thing with Cody. Cody's the type of man that, okay, and this is gonna be kind of rude and crass, but I hope you get where I'm going
Mhm.
from. Like, you know how you have a guy, right? He's seeing multiple chicks, having a good
Mhm.
time, right? So he can have his fun, but don't let another rooster come over and take one of his chicks to the side. He got a problem. Mind you, he don't want that particular chick like that, but can't nobody else have it either. Cody's that type of dude.
Yeah.
That's what it is. What he really wanted, even though Christine left and absconded with her
Mhm.
money, he really wanted Christine to sit in the house by herself and pine for him and come back to him like, I made a mistake. I miss
Mhm.
you. And he's not getting that. David could be anybody. David could have been anybody, any man, and he would feel the exact same
But
way.
here's the thing, though. I think that Cody sized him up because remember when Christine was first leaving 2 seasons ago, and he said the state of Utah, if we don't have an arrangement with regards to truly, the state of Utah will go in and take her. And what I want to avoid is you getting a boyfriend who will come and take all of my money. So she got
Right.
her a boyfriend who could probably buy and
Mhm.
sell Cody 6 times over. And Cody can smell
True.
that. This man has his own business. He got 8 kids and 10 grandkids,
Aiken.
and he's involved. So not only is David a threat to him financially, he's a threat to him as a parent and as a man who stands 10 toes down. I don't like McKelty's husband, Tony, but he said it the best. When David's wife passed away, he could have turned to drink, drug, gambling, but instead he did the work and he raised his kids. Raised his kids and didn't go off the deep end and
True.
kept a business. He doesn't have enough to buy Janelle out. He got money because look, we saw what he did, whatever chicanery he did with the 2 point something $1 million house, and then sold the McMansion and the side lot, like like a Happy Meal on the side. He's doing something. He's doing something. Um, but I hope we find out what it is with that the paternity suit and the child custody agreement. I hope we find out. But this was a good episode. Two different segments. Both of them were good, top to bottom. I have no complaints. We've probably left out stuff, but this is a high level discussion. But if you think we've left anything out, just put it in the comments section. Tony said it the best. I don't like Tony. Period. I think he's rude and a Budinsky. But he said that the best regarding David.
But also Tony wants camera time too.
But
So
that's why I don't like Tony as well.
I think that's where it
Yeah.
comes from.
Wait, we
Right.
didn't see him at all this episode, did we?
I didn't notice him.
Thank God. Oh my God. There's only so much I could take of him. But anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Sister Wives, season 19, episode 9, Baptism by Fire. And I think Cody and Robin got burned because Robin was looking at him going, so are you familiar with Polly? And when he said, yeah, I've been surrounded by it my whole life, she's like, oh my God, he's got money. Do you want another wife? That's what I heard.
Right?
That's what I heard.
I mean, I'm glad we were listening with the same ears on that one. I was like, is she looking for her next mark?
She was sizing him up. And remember, she's the one who said out on the picnic table, she made that joke about leaving Cody. She'd be the next wife to leave Cody. So I don't know. Any other man would have ran off. Anyway, y'all, this is our one and only show this week. We have to take a break tomorrow due to schedule, so we really appreciate you. We will double up on 1,000-pound sisters and 1,000-pound best friends next week. Or we might do a pop-up show. I don't know. Jamal, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we won't leave you hanging because you guys always show up for us on Thursday and Friday, and you're always very understanding of our crazy schedule. So have a wonderful weekend and assemble back here next week. Jamal, any final thoughts?
No, we are good to go. Everyone be safe and have a great weekend.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Until next time. Bye.